This is Chilling.
The Ugandan fashion industry has big economic prospects, of course, with GUIZA paving the way. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the best of the good life more than ever. My name is Drago, and today we are delighted to have a conversation with a game changer who is busy making fashion statements in Kampala, the CEO of this beautiful display. So don't go anywhere, stay with us as we enjoy the best of the good life.
Indigenous designers emerging on the scene are offering more choices than ever when it comes to affordable, local and trendy designs. SLYVIA's brand caters for the daily needs of the modern fashionista who wants to look stylish in a simple or out-of-the-box unique way with a diverse range of sophisticated silhouettes.
Hey, my name is SLYVIA Mugabe, aka GUIZA, and I come from Tungamo. I'm Ugandan, and I am a born of 7 children, and I'm a third born. Yeah, I have a mother and a father, still alive, I thank God. And growing up in Tungamo, when I remember my childhood, is really thrilling kind of experience, because I grew up with very many siblings. We are 7 of us, 7 beautiful girls. So it was really, I would say, I grew up in a very good neighborhood. Of course, we are deep in the village. Yeah, but what I can remember, I am the father's only boy, according to them. Of course, don't quote me wrong, but I grew up as a tomboy amongst the 6 girls. So I remember I was always like the boy in the house, hands-on. Yeah, always doing like work for the boys, riding bicycles, fetching water with a bicycle, and really trying to do what a boy can do in a home. I went to a church school, not a nursery school, Renanura Church School, and primary, I went to Regional Primary School, then Chitwe Primary School, that is at the far district that borders with Tanzania. And then later I came to St. Charles Ntungamo Secondary School, where I completed my O-level, and then I came to Kampala to pursue my nursing certificate enrollment. So I took it up here in Kampala, and that was in Mulago after my O-level. So from there, that's when I enrolled and I pursued my A-level, and then my bachelor's degree, I was at Uganda Christian University in Mukono. Well, my passion for fashion began when I was really a young child. I discovered it along the way while I was pursuing my other career as a nurse, as a medic, but it was always behind me, it was embedded in me that I loved fashion since I was a child. And so I couldn't let it die. Later, after my career studies of nursing, and then pharmacy, and then later I did social work and social administration at UCU, Kampala. And I said I must pursue my passion for fashion, and here I am doing what I love, doing my passion, and living my dream, I would say.
GUIZA is steadfast rising through ranks to becoming Uganda's most influential fashion brand. And she's not stopping at that. She's busy also scaling and being instrumental in the industry. Now, her fashion store is one that creates luxurious clothes that are ready to wear, that can attract a modern day woman and men. Ladies and gentlemen, the Majesty herself in flesh is seated right here with me. GUIZA, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ibra.
Yo, you are busy making a statement slowly by slowly in this fashion industry. How are you doing?
I would say I thank God, first of all.
Okay.
The industry is really new, kind of new to me, but I'm juggling through and I am trying to fit in. And
yeah. Do you think you're fitting in well?
Oh, sure, I am.
Are they welcoming you well into the industry?
They are very welcoming.
Okay.
And there's positive feedback, and that is very important because it gives me what to do next or how to shape my direction. So I really like the feedback and yeah, slow but sure.
I like the display of this place. You are later going to tell me more about each and every garment here, if we have that time.
Sure.
Yeah, but you have a fashion brand that just began like recently? Not so long ago. You don't have like 5-10 years in this business.
No.
Tell me about that startup. How did you start up? Like
how GUIZA comes into fashion. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is SLYVIA Mugabe.
Yeah.
And people call me GUIZA because GUIZA is my fashion brand.
Yeah.
And GUIZA has a little bit of fancy, nice background.
Okay.
GUIZA is a name. Is my mother's maiden name.
Okay.
And it is a Rwandese name because she's a Rwandese. She's of Rwandese origin. And GUIZA means to increase, to expound, to multiply. So I took it up from her and I made it my fashion brand. So to speak about GUIZA is like music to my ears. Yeah. And how it came about, that was end of 2019. Like I told you, I've always loved fashion, but I had not put it in practice or make something like this. I remember when I was doing my other career as a nurse, as a pharmacy auxiliary staff, in my car I have always had clothes. Yeah. I would call that a car boot sale. Yeah. I would go sell to my friends, sell to my acquaintances. Yeah. And finally in 2019 I said, okay, this is enough. It's enough of this, guys. Yeah. Why don't I do my thing? Yeah. So I came up with a name, I came up with a place, and then I started thinking of how I can start something, but not everyday thing. I didn't want to be like everyone else who buys and sells clothes. I wanted to be different.
The identity of GUIZA has to be a special one. Yes. Because when you're coming into this business, you must have sat down and thought, how am I going to be unique? How am I going to stand out? Yes. What would be the GUIZA identity? What would my clothes, from the first go, somebody just looks at it and feels like, that's from GUIZA. What's your identity like?
When I came into this industry, I had identified, of course, a lot of vacuum where I must come and really fit and stand out. And that was into a corporate world where when they speak of, classy fabric, classy outfit, exquisite fashion, haute couture, I would really, you would see GUIZA and you would say, okay, this is a GUIZA brand. Yeah, something you would not even imagine it is made here in Uganda. Wow. And to do that, of course, I looked at very many things. I look at production part, what machinery do I have, what kind of workers, tailors do I use for such kind of, output and good quality. So I invested in all that. I did a lot of research to import nice machines. So it was really one package, and I said, I don't want to come and be a mediocre. Yeah. I I want to come and create a difference, and people know me by that. The clients I have that I've worked with, they know my touch is a touch of class.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so when we return, we talk about her other influences in this fashion brand. We also talk about her very first fashion show she just had like last year, which turned up an awesome event. A lot of turn up celebrities were there. The only person who wasn't there is me. So don't go anywhere. Chilling returns in a short bit. Please hang with us. We are still with the beautiful GUIZA herself.
UBC is the national public broadcaster. We educate, inform, entertain, and inspire our audiences. You can watch us on free-to-air channel 001, DSTV channel 282, GoTV channel 371, Star Times channel 201, Zuku TV channel 20, and Azam TV channel 350. Even when your subscription expires, you can still watch UBC for free on your pay TV platforms.
Fashion is so vital for this lady because it's the way how she can express her beauty, culture, and authenticity, which has made her to move on to greater heights and becoming one of the most unique fashion brands we are having in this great country. If you have never heard of GUIZA, definitely, I'm telling you, my brother or sister, you are living under a rock. Ladies and gentlemen, today we decided to sit down with a fashion entrepreneur who is so amazing and has this captivating and fascinating story. GUIZA herself.
Thank you.
I promise to you that when we return, we shall talk about your debut, your fashion show. Tell me about how did it go and what was the feedback after it happened?
Well, GUIZA launch still feels like it happened yesterday.
Okay.
Because it was the first of its kind. It was like a landmark for me. Yeah, as the brain behind, and it really has opened doors, I can say. Yeah, because there's a lot of now publicity. After we launched GUIZA, we really launched it to the world, and I've seen feedback from even beyond Uganda. I have clients in the UK, have clients in the US, have clients in South Africa, in Kenya, Nairobi, in Kigali, Rwanda, and really that all came about especially after we launched. That's when GUIZA was put on the map. So I really feel it was a very good thing that we did to put our name out there and to show the world what we are able to do and what we are capable of bringing to you, our bosses, our clients, and it's paying off a great deal, I can say.
So, GUIZA, when you talk about the fashion originality or the authenticity of the African, let's even bring it back here home, of the Ugandan fashion identity, do you think fashion designers are doing a great job? Like, for example, can you be good enough to stand on a global stage as a Ugandan fashion designer and stand out?
What I would say about our fashion industry in Uganda, I think we are growing steadily and on a very good pace.
Okay.
And it has really taken a very short time. I mean, since like from 5 years to date, the industry has really grown, and we appreciate. Although we still have the baby steps we are taking.
Okay.
When it comes to really we are a third world country that is still growing in very many ways, and you find that we find challenges as creatives you're trying to build a brand, you're trying to convince the whole world that this can be on international standards, but we forget that we have very many challenges when it comes to the policies in this country. Your import fabric, because here we don't make really very good fabric right now. There's AGOA, but there's still a lot that is lacking. You can't get this fabric from here, Uganda, and you find importing fabric is really a challenge because there's a big tax that is put on it. So you find we are limited to even, to create more and think more and bring variety because we are limited by that. Yeah, if only we had the chance that maybe they look at us as really young, growing, creative minds that are trying to do our own thing that we call, this is a Ugandan brand, this is Boo. We would appreciate if we are supported. Yeah, they give us also tax holidays. We see investors coming in the country and they are supported. How about us, the natives? Yeah, the young creative minds who are trying to put our country on the map, on the international map. So I cannot say we are already there, but we are getting there. It's a matter of time. And as GUIZA, my confidence is really, I would tell you, I can be on the runways of New York right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I have what it takes. Yeah, I have the mind, I have the brain, I have the originality, and I can compete.
GUIZA, there is a notion, and it's a bad habit. Me, I discourage this habit whenever I get a chance and a platform to talk about it. There's a way how people are shining away from ready-to-wear clothes, bespoke, customized clothes, and they just want to buy resale clothes. Omuntu akole ngoye is in African fabrics, like the ones which are made. People don't want to buy those clothes. Why?
Really?
Why do you think it's like that? Come on, take a picture. The best example. Be honest with me. Brutally, be honest with me. I want us to disagree on to agree on this. How many clothes have you seen people put on, given the number of population, that are customized, and then others that are just on resale? Straight from China, because they think perhaps they're cheaper. Or so. Why do you think it is happening like that?
For me, I would think, Ibra, it's about the attitude of the Ugandans and the mindset. We are still in the colonial background where we think Europe has better stuff, Europe has better clothes, UK and everywhere they think they still, are the best. But if I tell you right now how we are doing when it comes to bespoke tailoring and customized outfits, Ugandans are appreciating us. Like I told you, it doesn't happen just like that. Yeah, it will take time, but people are appreciating. According to my feedback and experience right now, it's such a very short time, but I am still hopeful that we shall get there. But I will not run away from when you said we are not appreciated yet, because there is a lot of mediocrity in this industry. Because you will find everyone, even a normal everyday tailor, want to position themselves as fashion designers. They don't have enough knowledge, they don't have even the passion. They want to just, copy and paste. They are not really putting in a lot of work and effort to read and understand what is fashion, what is originality. They want to just copy, go on Pinterest, pick a suit, cut it and present it. So those are some of the reasons why we are not appreciated yet.
You talked about something very important, mediocres in our industry, or in the fashion industry, that sort of imitate the craft. Are you self-made, or when you realized that you wanted to do fashion for the rest of your life, did you go to school? Did you pursue anything in that line?
Right now, I am pursuing a course, an online course from Nigeria. Yeah, and but I would say I started as a self-made, and I still am the self-made, because fashion and creativity is not learnt anywhere. It must be
Why
embedded
Nigeria?
in
Why
you.
Nigeria though? Why are you starting from there? Is it because Nigeria has a bigger fashion scene?
Clearly.
It's explosive.
Clearly.
How
you can you can see it, you can read about it. You can see if you watch the international shows.
Yeah.
Those people are deep. They've gone far. They've taken fashion industry to another level, where you find, if you come to the streets of Kampala, some, uptown shops are selling Nigerian stuff.
Okay.
If they're not selling the ready-to-wear clothes, they are selling Nigerian fabric. Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. So
I'll tell you why. Let me tell you. This is my own analysis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm educating you. I'm taking her to school. Okay.
It's
so,
okay.
So West Africans have mastered this art, which is a very beautiful one. The concept of associating music with fashion, because they go hand in hand. So Afrobeats is selling all over the world. So it goes with fashion. So Burna Boy will come on stage, Nahinga Yamba Change from Nigeria. You get what I mean? So that's how they are selling. I have a feeling we are still, as Ugandans, have not found that common identity.
Yes.
Why is it so? Is it because we have so much fabrics? Is it because of the diverse culture? Is it because of the language? What is it? What is lacking? Because Nigerians have managed to do that in just a short time.
What I would want to tell you about, we cannot compare right now Nigeria and Uganda. Let it be in music and economically, we are still different, but Nigerians are very good at putting themselves out there. They love their country. They love their food. They have that deep culture in them that when it comes to Nigerian product, they want to do that. They want to showcase that. Whereas us in Uganda, we still don't believe in ourselves. Yeah, we're still a bit timid. We're not sure if we are really doing well. So you find, and there's no solidarity when it comes to, marketing or putting ourselves there. PR of Uganda, or it is still lacking. So I think it stems from that, where you find we are not coming together. Right now, we should be having like an association that brings the creatives and the fashion designers in Uganda
under one umbrella.
Under one umbrella, you sit, you talk about your challenges, you look at your
strengths. And when you have a microwave of so many artists collectively seated together, you come up with something very great.
Exactly, and we see that is being done in other countries like Nigeria, for example, and when they come together, the noise is big, and at the end of the day, it is known all over the globe.
Okay. So now, for a person who wants to associate with the GUIZA brand as, let's say, a client or a customer, or any other person, what are they looking now for?
They are looking for something they've not seen before, because we try so much to bring something that has not been on the market. We don't copy and paste. Yeah. Because of my mind, I told you I love fashion. Even when I'm sleeping, when I wake up, I'm thinking about fashion.
Oh, wow.
That's how deep. So I always want, because I double as a creative director in the workshop where we are making our design. So I always want to come up with something that is different, something that has not been seen anywhere.
Well, GUIZA, thank you for your time. I know you're such a busy lady, and thank you for inviting us at your display store.
You're most welcome, Ibra, and thank you, UBC, for thinking about us, for following us and coming to see what we do. It's a great pleasure that we have hosted you here. Although you are hosts, but we hosted you in our store. So it's a blessing to us that you came.
I've had an amazing time on this couch. It will always stay memorable.
Would you want to go with it?
I wish I can.
As much as your outfit.
Oh, wow. Well, man, I did some research. Have you seen what research can get you? It can get you having your trousers matching with the couch.
Exactly.
Well, talk about getting uplifted and inspired. You can't get more inspired better than this. This lady has the tenacity, the drive, the vision for fashion in Uganda, and trust me, she's going to change the surface of the industry with no time. Let's give her a bit of more time. Yeah, you will see what she's capable of. Now, in case you're looking for the best custom made stylish clothes, please don't look any further than her store, that is GUIZA Collections, that is located in Bugolobi on Spring Road, that is Kisache Complex. Thank you very much for staying with us and hanging with us right from the beginning. You are a good audience. Good evening and have a good night.